and welcome to this hands-on and playthrough video of Untethered for Daydream VR. My name is Sebastian and this channel is called Daydream District. Now if this is your first time here, why don't you go and find that subscribe button if you're interested in Daydream VR news on a daily basis. With that out of the way, let's talk about Untethered for Daydream VR. Untethered is available now on the Daydream Play Store for $4.99. And it's not a single game on its own, actually it's a VR series, and this is the first part of it. If you have ever dreamed of being a radio DJ, now is your chance, because Untethered for Daydream VR will put you right into a radio station where you are the DJ. Immersion-wise, this game is simply fantastic. It puts you right into the radio station set, and you even have to go live on air, but see for yourself now.
30 seconds till you're on air, reading your live lead.
Well, practically alone. There was the producer. It's hard to ignore that guy. The DJ's heart began to race because in just 17 seconds they'd be on air. 13 seconds now. 11. 7. 4.
Hey there, night owls, this is Taylor serving you a healthy portion of the best local music with a dash of the rest.
That'll do. I've heard worse. The show is off and running now. I'll let you know if I need something.
So as you could tell, I really had to read that now, and the app automatically checked if I said the right stuff. Great, cool idea.
Hey, I was so transfixed by your performance, I missed that incoming call. It went straight to the answering machine. Can you get that?
Okay, it wants me to find an answering machine. Here, no.
Maybe you're too young to remember how answering machines work.
On the right,
Let me make it real
Let's
simple
have
for you there,
on the
Mr.
right.
Fancy
And there it
Riches.
is. Okay,
Just
cool.
hit play next to the flashing light.
Hi, Taylor. You don't know me, but I think you're supposed to help me. and I know that sounds weird, but all week I've been having these premonitions, I guess, and I was trying to ignore them, but what if they're important, you know? So I thought, okay, if I need to act on these clues I've been getting, then I need a sign to confirm it. And then your show came on, and you said, hi, this is Taylor. My middle name is Taylor, so I think you're my guide. I'm going to keep listening to you for more clues, okay? Bye.
That guy reminds me of some of the crazy people I met at AA. This town attracts some nuts like a cashew convention. Really, though, some people just drink because they know they're crazy when they're sober. But when they're drunk, they feel all right. 10 to 1, I know that guy calling in. Could have been Ed. Oh, but actually, forget I said any of that. It is Alcoholics Anonymous, after all. I mean, I didn't say any names, I think. Did I say any names? Don't tell me if I did. I don't know. I've never met a good closeted drunk anyway. I mean, they wouldn't be at Alcoholics Anonymous if they kept their problems under wraps. Some crazy guys are harmless. I had a weird uncle. People always felt sorry for him, but I don't know. He seemed really happy.
So as you can tell, throughout the game the producer will talk to you and tell you what to do, and at the same time you can check out the environment, check out all the machines, all the recording machines and the buttons, and actually you can also play a record if you want to and go live on air, which I think is a really nice touch to it. Also everything looks very comic style, which I also like very much.
And that's no party or anything. I mean, I'm not entertaining any ladies. I would,
I will stop commenting now, simply enjoy the gameplay. I will play this game, you will hear my voice, and I will get back to you at the end of this playthrough and tell you my impressions. So, talk to you later.
Did I ever tell you I made that game there on the computer? I programmed that 23 years ago. I've updated a few times since then, but it's basically the same code. I programmed a scheduler on that computer too. It was state-of-the-art at the time. Of course, now they have software that automates everything, so I guess it's worthless now. We don't use it anymore. I think we automate too much now. Radio is about creating a night's entertainment with your own hands, you know? Not sitting back supervising a computer like some remedial babysitter while it gradually takes over your job. Hard work is satisfying. Even the menial tasks can give you a sense of accomplishment, make you feel like you have a sense of purpose when you go to bed at night. Maybe purpose is overrated. Nothing we do really matters, you know? If I weren't here, they'd just bring someone else or get a fancy computer to take over for me. Maybe we're better off being replaced as a society by high-functioning machines. Ultimately, it makes no difference. Oh, crap.
When your thrusters have no power and you've lost trajectory,
We're required to run an emergency broadcasting test today to keep a license. We don't have all that
I took
thing
you
of
back
fancy
to Hondo
schmancy
for a very modest fee.
So, I need you to record the message yourself.
Driving through the
Just
stars.
turn me one script.
When your spaceship has broken down, I will lift you up, tow you to town. Stranded spacecraft, yeah, I've known some. If you break down,
I'm waiting.
a rocket tow truck sure gets lonesome driving through the dark. That's the hardest part. When your plasma tanks on it.
Never mind. I found a pre-recorded emergency alert test I can play.
And I'll give us both a lift. Space can get so lonely when you're driving the night shift. 15 million miles flying through the cosmic rift.
Man, this job is boring.
And if you're feeling fancy,
Want to take a few calls? You could ask listeners to call in with the most interesting thing they've ever found. I'll have the clock count in. Tell them the best call this hour wins 2 all-day passes to Pinata Pete's.
Whoever calls in wins 2 tickets to Pinata Beach.
We've got some calls coming in. I'll patch them through to your phone. Now, most of the time they want to talk, but always hang up before you give your thoughts so they can't argue back.
Hello?
Oh, I'm on air? Cool. Well, I'm a beachcomber. I have a metal detector. I go search for treasure.
Is she eating something?
One morning, I found a case with a clue on it. It said something like, finding you was like finding a needle in a haystack. So, I figured it out. I'm real good at puzzles and stuff. I went to Haystack Rock, and there were all these candles and flowers and a shovel with a note. And the note said, say yes. So I dug there, and I found a jewelry box. The ring inside was the most expensive thing I've ever found at the beach. I sold it, and I bought a nice boat. People are so stupid. We're actually calling from the boat right now. If you don't believe me, watch the sky over Haystack Rock. Did you see that? It's because I'm on a boat.
Man, that's messed up.
Who's there?
Raccoons are being tortured. I can hear them out there every night by the Evotech building near Highway 7. And they cry their little raccoon cries, and you can hear them behind the dumpster, and they're just bawling and crying and screaming, and you can hear it.
Sorry. I tried to pre-screen the calls. She told me a story about finding herself. I tried to hang up on her, but she slipped through.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, very good. How about you?
So have you seen that show where people bid on storage units that are put up for auction?
Come again?
Yeah. There's these people who buy abandoned storage units when the owner has defaulted on their payments. I can't believe they can do that. These are people's personal treasures and stuff, auctioned off to guys in tank tops and gold chains and stuff. Anyway, I went to one, an auction, and I wasn't wearing a tank top or anything, but I did win a unit. Got it real cheap because this one was sight unseen. They didn't let us look ahead of time. Actually, I made out pretty good. There was like 1,000 bingo daubers in the unit. And my aunt plays bingo. She's like really connected on the bingo scene, so I had a hookup. I sold all of them. The rest was gravy. Some troll dolls, little homies, Hello Kitty collectibles, that type of stuff. Yeah, it was a gold mine. I still got 45 wigs I'm trying to get rid of. All the same style and color. If someone wants them, tell them to make an offer. Here, I'll give you my phone number. It's 702-515.
No phone numbers.
Hi there.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I'm a driver for Uber. Been needing the extra cash, you know. So anyway, one night I found this briefcase that someone left in my back seat. I thought it might be locked, but it was unlocked. So I opened it to try to figure out who it belonged to. I mean, I wouldn't usually, like privacy and all that. Anyway, I opened it, and there were like hundreds of tiny sealable bags.
Whoa, ask him what was in the bags.
What was in the bags?
Each little bag had hair in it, like little locks of hair with names on them. There were little labels in each with a girl's name on them.
What the heck? That's crazy.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, and to top it off, there was like this zipped up part in the case. I opened that and there were teeth, hundreds of teeth.
Hey, make a joke about the tooth fairy.
Oh, that's so
Joke about
funny.
the
How
tooth
about the
fairy.
tooth fairy?
Anyway, I never found the owner.
Ask him if he still has it.
Do you still have it?
Yep, still got it. Looking at it right now. It's beautiful, actually. I mean, it's beautiful, the things you
maybe
can
you
learn
should
about a
hang up.
person. Sandra's
Cashew Convention. Maybe we should call it a night on the call-ins. Well, maybe one more. Can I take this one? I've always wondered what it feels like to take a call on air. I never thought I really would, and after all this time. Do you mind?
That's okay.
Hey, you're on the air.
You still taking calls on weird things people found?
Yep. What'd you find, kid?
Well, my second cousin asked me to house sit once when he was traveling for work. While I was there, I looked through all of his stuff, and I looked in his closet, and I found this journal. He and my mom weren't speaking at the time. They were in the middle of this huge feud. So I started reading the journal, because I thought it was a diary or something. Maybe there'd be some juicy tidbits about my mom. But then I realized it wasn't really a diary at all.
So what was in the journal then?
It was filled with letters to an imaginary kid. The first letter was 10 years old, and he wrote a letter at least a few times every week. There were hundreds of them. Like he was writing to the child he wanted, but never had.
Oh, wow. What did the letters say? Do you remember any of them?
Yeah. There was one I won't forget because I was in it. I actually have it right here. I wrote it down. It said, I saw my cousin's kid Brian today. He was getting ready for his baseball game. He's a nice kid. I think you two would have been good friends. I always wanted to play catch with my son in the backyard. I would have taught you my curveball. It's unbeatable.
Oh, man, that's quite a letter.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to upset anyone.
No, sorry. It's just heavy. people don't think about what it can be like for men who don't have kids. Women tell people how they feel about infertility or miscarriages or things like that, but men, they keep it to themselves.
Or write it in journals, I guess.
So your second cousin never had any kids? Still?
No. Kind of wondered if this was a kid he made up all together, or if he had a kid out there somewhere, or gave up a kid or something.
I never had any kids. I had an angry dad. I never knew what to expect from him. He never did anything with me. Nothing was ever good enough. I just grew up scared of him, hating him. But then as a teenager, I learned he had a mental disorder that ran in the family. He couldn't help it. So I tried to stop hating him, but then I was scared of myself. What if it was genetic? What if I became like him and did that to some kid? I didn't. I'm fine. But I never had kids. I didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
Put on a record or something. I just said that on the air, huh?
Howdy, stranger. You need a tow? Back when I was younger and a little bit more proud, I drove myself a tow truck for the interstellar crowd. The distances were daunting and the clientele was loud. 15 million miles driving through this dark.
I wonder if I would have been a
We'll
good
get
dad.
right back to playing your favorite local bands and solo artists after we take the quick commercial break. We keep commercials short so we can play more music no one else will play.
Hey, great. Thanks for getting that commercial intro recorded. Are you just pushing buttons in there? Maybe that guy should foster a kid or volunteer or something.
Where we going? I really want to know. When will we get there? Because we've got to go.
I don't know where we are going. If I did, I'd tell you so, but I don't know. I don't know.
And now here's the local headlines.
Perfect. I'll cue that up to play before the next news segment. Hey, thanks.
I don't know, I'll probably have a sandwich. I'm not hungry right now, so let's just go. Let's just go.
What you need to tell me?
What if we had evolved more like monkeys with 4 fingers and an opposable thumb instead of one measly laser pointer? Nonsense, you say? We grab things just fine with telekinesis? Feel free to live in the past, but Evotech on Highway 4 is looking for quality assurance testers for the monkey glove laser attachment. You'll swear you can almost feel it. Call 555-4313.
Fingers and thumbs. That is ridiculous. But everyone loves a gimmick, I guess.
See a sign over there.
Didn't see it before.
Right there between the branches where there is so much more. And it says, go. Let's just go. Where are we going?
How often do you hear this? I'm bored. Are you sick of hanging out at movie theaters and bowling alleys? Bring the kids down to Piñata Pizza with 4 unique rooms filled with piñatas. For $15 an hour, you get unlimited piñata smashing action.
I saw the sign.
Sweet treats.
It's a good thing, too, or we would have missed the turn.
Like monkeys.
Thank you for that.
With 4 fingers
You're welcome.
and disposable thumbs.
Oh,
Instead of one
yeah.
easy
Now I see the s'more beach
Now,
signs.
you
I go up to the right after Pete's store on Fig Street, right?
Feel free to live in the past.
What's your address there at the radio station?
For is looking for quality assurance testers for the monkey glove
Can't hear you.
attachment. You swear
I can't
you
hear
almost
you.
Feel it.
What'd you say?
555-4313.
What? Oh, John here. He has a map app on his phone that's up to date. Turns out we're not far. Be there in a few minutes, okay?
Did he say he's coming here? Tell him not to. This is private property.
What? I can't hear you. I said I'll be right there. Okay, see you in a few.
He can't come here. What's this weird old thinking? Did you lock the doors when you came in? I'll check the back door. I'll set the alarm. Oh, not now. That's management. I need to get this. Hey, Hal, what can I do you for? Guess what? You can't hear anything. I told you we needed that maintenance 3 months ago. Yes, 3 months. I said, we don't get that replaced, we're dead in the water. What do you mean you don't remember? I sent the work order to Alice. What do you mean Alice doesn't work here anymore? Hal, I can't work like this. Take a look? I don't have time to take a look right now. I've got crazed vigilantes and incompetent talent and broken soundboards to babysit. Oh, and it's raining. I'm not about to get struck by lightning. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Yes, I'll do it right away. Hey. Station manager just called and said the signal's out. I'm going to check out the antenna, but hey, the plus side is maybe no one was hearing this train wreck of a show anyway. Be right back. You know, maybe I could do that too. Oh, foster kids or volunteer? I have plenty of space. You think I'm too old to take a kid in?
No.
Sorry. I know you're not my life coach. Just thinking out loud.
Howdy, stranger. Need a tow?
You've got a real pretty voice there. But if you want to get paid, maybe you should record your scripts with the sticky notes on them. Did you see that? I don't know how to describe it. I was on the roof looking at the antenna, and it was like the darkness got darker. It was like the opposite of lightning. And there was a feeling too, like, you know how you can sometimes feel electricity in the air? It was like that, but the feeling was different. Warm and soft instead of cold and tingly. This must be what everyone's talking about. It was surprising. I don't know what it means, but it felt significant. And it happened to me. Yeah, I know that sounds hypocritical, and I could find a way to explain it, I'm sure, but it felt more important than that. I felt seen. Does that make sense? I couldn't fix the antenna, though. We'd need a signal booster, and I don't have one, but maybe we're not supposed to keep broadcasting tonight. Maybe something bigger is happening here. Yeah, right.
Hey! It's me! I just called you? Is anyone there? It looks like the power's out. I don't know. They gotta still be inside. Maybe something bad happened here. Oh. What if they're the ones I'm supposed to rescue? Call 911, John! 911!
Go away!
Oh, wait, John, don't call. Hey, you're there. Oh, you're okay, good. I need your help. I have to get on air and send out a warning.
I couldn't help you even if I wanted to. Our antenna's out and I don't have the signal transponder. I need to fix it.
Maybe I could help you, if you just let me in. Only, I really need your help. I don't know where else to turn. I think I did a bad thing.
So that's it already for the first episode of Untethered for Daydream VR. It's really cool, it's a great experience, very immersive, and I can't wait for the second episode.
Stranger. Need a tow? Back when I was younger.
Who was the guy at the door? Why was he obsessed with the radio station? What on earth was happening at the beach? Does anyone even listen to this radio station? Find out the answers to all of these questions and more on the next episode of Untethered.
Yeah, so at the end of this playthrough, let me give you my first impression of Untethered, the VR series. I liked it very much. I found it extremely immersive to sit in that DJ chair and be the DJ of that radio station and then learn about this mystery that unfolds around you. Very, very cool. So that's it for this playthrough of Untethered VR, the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed to Daydream District, do so now to get always the latest news and reviews about Daydream VR.